Okay, so I ordered one last thing for this project. You guys can see it. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Audrey and I am here to help you organize your life. On this episode, I will be sharing with you guys my craft area, so stay tuned for that. I promised myself I'm gonna start on this today, so let's get this area in tip-top shape. I did have it organized last year and it usually becomes like this. Everybody has the area in their house that is where you stick crap or hide crap. This is my area. So I'm gonna work on this today. I'm gonna try to put everything on a cart. I bought this cart right here, and I bought a similar cart for Autumn's school stuff. And I am gonna switch out some of that stuff because she doesn't use it. And then I'm gonna get this area cleaned up, and I'm gonna put this chair upstairs because Joe wants this in his room. Because this used to be Joe's school area, but now that they're back to school, we don't need it. So yeah, we're gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna get everything in bins so it's not all a big old mess like this. Everything's gonna be organized, so. All right, the bins that I always get for my crafts are right here. The lights are a little weird in here. These ones with the white lids. I'm gonna get these ones. They look a little different, but it's like the Target brand, I guess. So the very first thing I do for every project is I empty out the area completely. I'm gonna clean this chair and I'm gonna bring it upstairs into Joe's room because he wants it in his room. And I'm gonna take this all down. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for this section, or if I'm gonna make it my sewing area or what, because that's what I used to have here. And I just got a sewing machine for Christmas. So I think that's what I'm gonna put here. But I'm gonna clean all this area first. I wanna hang this back up too. All right, so let's move this bad boy upstairs. It's kind of heavy and awkward, but we're gonna get it done. I just cleaned it with some bleach wipes. The next thing I'm gonna do on this project is clean, like I always do, and I'm actually gonna empty out the drawers too, because I need to go through them. So. But I'm gonna clean the shelves first and clean this all off. So my sister gave me this little organizer thing, and I've been meaning to put all of my scrapbooking stuff in there, like paper and letters and things like that, and stickers. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Next, I'm going to take this all down because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this area, but I am going to take this down. Okay, so I just cleaned off this shelf and it was pretty disgusting with some pledge, but I'm going to move this, and I have a carpet underneath it so it's easier to move. But you guys, the stuff that's back there, it's gonna be really disgusting. I haven't moved this in probably maybe a year and a half. But it's actually not as bad as I thought. Spray paint, some snow flocking, some sticks. It's actually not that bad. So this has all dried. Now the walls, I'm going to clean the floor, and then I'm going to move it back and I'm going to clean this side. You guys, look at that water. It's always so dirty after cleaning the walls. Oh yeah. And there's even bugs. Ugh, disgusting. So now that I've tackled this whole area, got it clean, now I gotta tackle all of this madness. It's overwhelming, but you just start one section at a time. And I'm sure I'm gonna start with putting this stuff back, so I'm gonna go through all the bins. I've hit a wall of being tired, and so me and Boo Boo are just chilling for a minute while I collect some energy. There's still so much more to do, and I gotta go through all this stuff that's sitting right here. I go through all this stuff. I have banners and tissue pom-poms and things like that, and I need to go through it because some of it I'm not gonna keep. Like all the old balloons I'm not gonna keep, so I'm gonna get rid of those. All right, guys, I have actually made a lot of progress. It may not look like it, but this is Autumn's therapy box, and I am going to put together that cart and try to fit everything from this therapy box on the cart. I got all the papers organized, and I still need to cut some of this so I can fit it into the drawers because I want it to be like this size. And then I have paperwork I need to go through, which I'm going to do that. And these are all pictures and a bunch of junk I need to go through. But these are some toys that Autumn hasn't even opened yet from Christmas. And then this is the progress I've made. It's really looking good. I have my sewing machine there now. I have the wrapping paper and some other stuff there. And I have all the bins organized, and I went through everything, and this is the trash from everything that I pulled out. I redid the drawers as well. Like this is like party plates and napkins. And this is all my creative memories, like cutting stuff. This is my more creative memories, cutting stuff, like scrapbooking, if you guys didn't know. And then I have like backdrops from parties, and then like a little blow up pencil that I've used for party stuff. This is like boxes, present boxes and tissue paper. And then the bottom one is bags. So yeah, it's looking good. As you guys can see, I haven't finished labeling everything, but a lot of them are labeled from the last time I did this. So I'm gonna label the rest of them. Also for this project, I am gonna deconstruct this area because this used to be like Autumn's homeschool area, but we are not using it anymore because she's going back to regular school. So I'm gonna work on that too. Well, guys, it is 8:20 p.m. and I thought I would have this done, but I told myself I have to finish this last thing, and that's the cart, before I can go to bed. I still have all this to deal with. So I have to deal with all that, but I have this section pretty much done now. That's donations, that chair's donations, back there's trash. This is her therapy cart, no longer in that big ugly bin. All right, so today is day 2 of my project, and I've gotten pretty much everything done, minus labeling everything. And I'm also gonna make labels for this too, because this is her therapy cart. I'm gonna label the rest of the bins that aren't labeled. Like there's a couple here, this one, a couple of these ones, like a couple of new ones. I am gonna put this stuff somewhere else. I just haven't decided where, and I'm gonna make the labels right now. But this actually goes with my other party decorations, and that's where this stuff goes too. So I'm probably gonna put it in the closet in the other room. So I'm debating where to put this desk. I'm gonna put it maybe at the top of the stairs. Actually, I'm gonna measure it right now and see if it will fit in Autumn's room, but I don't think it will fit because her room is really small. Autumn's room is pretty small. I wanted to make sure it would fit in this little area right here. So it looks like it will fit. I mean, it comes out. I need to measure how far it comes out though too, because it will fit right here. But I need to measure how far it will come out. So I measured it and it's 20, a little less than 20 inches. So I think that will be good because 23 was the size of like the closet thing. So I'm gonna try it. So this is how it turned out with the desk. And I just put her laundry basket underneath. I might eventually get her one of those little tiny chairs that you could tuck under since her room is so small. I don't want it to be too crammed, but I like how it turned out. So the next thing I'm gonna do is make labels on my Cricut. I think I'm gonna put puzzles and data and games. Also gonna go through this cart because goal work we're not gonna really use anymore, so I'm gonna change it to games and get rid of these binders because she's not gonna have this anymore in high school. So we're gonna take it off and put games at the bottom. I like how it turned out. Looks fab. Looks like the other one. I'm gonna keep that one here. Okay, so I ordered one last thing for this project. You guys can see it. It is a wedding album because I lost our wedding album in the fire and I have all the pictures now developed, so I'm going to put them in this album. I'm really glad I made this, you guys. It was very therapeutic for me. And we look like babies in our wedding pictures. It's crazy. Looking back, that was the ceremony. Look how little we are. Little babies. Anyways, those are my sisters. I'm really glad that I got it done. All right, guys, here is the final reveal of my crafting area. I absolutely love how it turned out. I have one bin up there that I didn't show earlier that's got a couple Christmas ornaments and some of the neon stuff that I haven't gotten rid of because I loved it. I did get rid of some of the wrapping paper because honestly, I use white, black, and brown paper the most to wrap things. And I'm actually out of brown right now. And this is cellophane because I'm kind of a real minimalist. I don't like to have a lot of wrapping paper. So some of you may know this and some of you may not know this, but in 2011, we lost everything in a house fire. And I used to sell Creative Memories, which is like a scrapbooking company. And I loved it, loved it. And I miss it. But I decided after the fire, it was too hard for me to scrapbook after that because I had lost like over 6 books that I had worked so incredibly hard on. And it was so incredibly upsetting to try to redo those books that I had decided that I was gonna give up on scrapbooking. Like I didn't think it was my thing anymore. As you guys saw in the video, I had so much stuff that I got rid of, and a lot of it was stuff I had been holding on to for probably, gosh, 10 years. Stuff that people had donated to me after the fire, and a lot of it was Creative Memories, and I don't use it, and I'm not gonna use it. I don't think I'm gonna scrapbook anymore. It's just not my thing anymore. So I finally let go of it. So I do understand when people have a hard time letting go of things. And what I recommend people to do is put it aside and keep it as like a keepsake, but then go through it again in 1 year. And if you haven't used anything in that keepsake pile, get rid of it. And that's exactly what I did, because 1 year ago, I redid that craft area and I put aside all of my scrapbook stuff that I still wanted to hold on to. And every year, the pile gets smaller and smaller and smaller until I won't really have anything left that I don't use. I now have like one drawer dedicated to all my scrapbooking stuff that I still use, like my picture cutters and trimmers and things like that, because I still do Cricut and I still do stuff on my Cricut, and I do need something to cut paper and things like that. So I still use some of it. And I did keep all my cardstock. I just really love how it turned out, and I'm really happy now having a sewing area again. It's kind of sad that the kids' homeschool, COVID, whatever you want to call it, like areas are gone now, but in a way it's kind of a relief, and hopefully we're not going to ever have to go back to doing homeschooling ever again, because I am no good at it. I am not sure what I'm going to work on next for my next video, but I'm either going to do the downstairs closet in the den, which I'm putting it off because you guys, it's so bad and there's so much stuff I need to get rid of, or I'm gonna do Andrew's closet, which is also really bad. So, so you guys will have to stay tuned. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do next, but stay tuned. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And if you guys have any questions, you can always put them in my comment section, because I have a comment section on this channel, which is awesome.